everyone. We're here with my friend Byron Ferguson, who I've known since high school, ASAP Bergs, or AKA Bergamo Boys. So Byron is a professional volleyball player, and he's hardly ever home, but always repping, right?
All the time.
242, what it do? There are a lot of professional volleyball players in Nassau?
From the Bahamas.
Or in the Bahamas in general?
I'm the first and only to date.
That is something I just learned about you. Wow, that's pretty big. You want to like sign my tissue? I really admire you because you are a maverick in my sense of the word. Someone who's an independent-minded person, doesn't follow the crowd, and basically blazes their own path. So it's really cool to see how far you've come, and I'm sure everyone's really proud of you.
Thank you.
I mean, you know, they're haters, whatever, but can't be discouraged by them. How's your summer been? What have you been up to?
So I train with the national team. I have like no social life when I'm playing.
Yeah.
So normally I come home, I interact with people who I've known or get to meet new people, which I like to do.
You've been behaving this summer?
I try. I do my best. I don't want people to believe athletes don't have fun too.
Okay, that's good. Showing the balance. You're human. You like to enjoy yourself.
Your favorite athlete goes to the club and does the same thing you do, believe me.
They're just a lot more responsible with it?
Yeah, you just know when to cut it.
Yeah.
Like how I get out in the summer, I know a point when I need to stop and just train.
Right.
When I'm in training, I do nothing but eat well, work out, no alcohol.
So for the ladies out there, because we know Byron has a fan club, where can they meet you at in Nassau?
That's not true.
Am I lying?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, whatever. So where can these ladies meet you in Nassau?
I'm everywhere. If they're interested.
Guys, you can just email me. I'll let you know where he is. I've, been seeing that you're doing extremely well in your field of volleyball, and you've been awarded multiple MVP awards. Do you get cocky about it?
I used to be. I wouldn't even lie. Now I'm more humble about it. Just on a professional level, it's a lot different than being successful in the Bahamas. On a professional level, you have to know how to carry yourself, and there's always room for improvement.
Did you always know that you wanted to be a professional volleyball player?
No. I always wanted to be a professional athlete. I was never a fan of school. I always wanted to play sport. I played basketball my entire life. I grew up running around D.W. Davis and A.F. Adley with my mom, who is a Hall of Fame volleyballer.
Shout out to moms.
I started playing when I was about 14 or 15.
Okay, wow.
I started in the night league, and I was successful in night league, and I never played. So from then, I tried out for the senior national team at 16, and I made it. I was starting on the team, and from then I was like, yo, this could be my calling. Versus basketball, I always could play, but I didn't think it came as easy. Basketball is still my favorite sport. I love the sport. I don't really care about which teams are playing.
Right.
If I see a good game, I am happy, and I appreciate people who work hard and how good they are. Right now, my favorite is LeBron, but all time, I don't think anybody is Michael Jordan. Yeah. Even off the court, he's an entrepreneur. It's not just about basketball, you know. You know, a billionaire does off his shoes. I buy the same shoe every year.
That's crazy. You wanted that?
The exact same shoe, just because Jordan
fanatic.
Won. Right now, it's called Ferragamo.
Ferragamo boys.
I left Nassau at the age of 23, when I just turned 23, to play professional. I really had to prove myself. I had a lot of individual awards around the Caribbean and around the world already, but to get a professional contract was something different. I had to go and try out. Once I tried out for the team and they actually saw me, that's how I got on the team in Finland.
Wow, that's really impressive. So what advice do you have for young cats and gals out there who are just passionate about the sport but don't really feel they can make a career out of it?
We have set a good benchmark for volleyball players, especially on the men's side. We are ranked top 30 in the world now.
Wow.
We never used to be there.
What?
We were Caribbean champs up until 2 weeks ago. I think it's a lot easier now that I'm the first one there, and we have already done well as a team.
Right.
A few years ago, it was difficult, which is why I had to try out. For volleyball players in particular, I would tell them not to get discouraged, because the Bahamas is a track and field driven country. And, I don't want to rain on anyone's parade, but I feel as if we have a lot more talented athletes. Like I said, basketball-wise, swimming, golf, whatever sport you name it.
We even have rowing now.
Yes, I think the government needs to look into endorsing other sports as well.
What do you think about young people in the Bahamas, and whether they are following their passion, whether they're being followers, whether they actually have the motivation to go out and chase their dreams?
Honestly, I feel as if we have a few people who are really doing well and following their own path, not only nationally but abroad as well.
Yep.
But I feel the majority of young people, I would say from the age of 17 to about 23, 24, are really lost now. My personal opinion.
I would have to agree. I've been lost. So since I've known Byron has always been a ladies'
say the right thing.
Man.
What does that mean exactly?
A ladies' man is someone that the girls flock to.
That's not true.
No, for real. For me, that's what a ladies' man is.
But I don't think that's the truth when it comes to me. Me personally.
Okay, but this is my perspective though. You can tell me how you feel about yourself after. No, but for real. Like Byron, for real. You can't lie though. You had girls. You had, okay, well, you can't deny it. You definitely had girls back in high school, just from like every school, flocking to you. No, so you were just like in a corner sitting by yourself, twiddling your thumbs, wishing you had all the girls?
I feel as if we all know people who went to QC and SAC. We know each other well. Right. Even if I don't know you personally, we are acquaintances and we have many mutual friends.
Right. And we went to the same social events, same sporting QC, events.
SAC, maybe St. Andrews in there somewhat.
You know, you gotta put St. Anne's and St. John's in there too.
Yes, well, yeah. Shout out St. John's. That was my first school. I've been there long. I've been to QC. I guess being popular through sports.
Okay.
I got to meet a lot of people, a lot of girls, yes.
Yes.
But I would say there's a lot of females who've never spoken to me, who I may have heard, may have been interested later or something. And a lot of females get the wrong view when it comes to me nowadays, I think.
But the thing is, like, even if a girl is interested in you, especially in high school, let's be honest, it's super immature. Your confidence level is like at an all-time low. There may be a few girls between grade 9 to 12 who just think they're everything, sugar and spice. But the majority of girls don't. And they may put on a front and pretend like, you know, they got everything together. But really, the securities run very deep. So what I'm trying to say is that even if a girl was interested in you, she's not going to come up to you and introduce herself like, you know, that ain't even the culture in the Bahamas now when people 20.
This is the issue.
I personally think it's a problem. Exactly.
Because I travel the world, like I said, I see a lot of different, I meet a lot of different women. I always say, if I get married, that's a big if.
If with a question mark.
If that happens, it would be to a Bahamian. You could ask anybody. I love my country. I love the women. But I do feel Bahamian women now have gotten...
Pick your words, right? Nah.
I don't know. They just...
And it's a generalization, guys, so it doesn't mean it's everyone.
Yeah. And when I say generalization, this is in the little...
circle that he's met. Exactly.
They still live that high school life, which bothers me a lot. If they know I dated somebody... They don't even have to be their friend, but because they don't like this person, they don't like me, or something. Really? Yeah. Versus if you go to the U.S. or anywhere else in the world, it's like I feel as if who's for you is for you. I don't really hold that card to say, well, you dated this person. I really don't care.
Yeah, people can't leave your history or your past in the past.
Then me, like I said, I've done something.
You're an athlete. Is it true that like because you reach a certain level of, you know, fame, money, accomplishment at such a young age, it's like a given that you're going to be wild and you're reckless? No. It's a choice. Yeah. It's not a given. How do you handle that though? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure your level of girls being into you spiked from when you were in high school to now. Yes, spiked.
I don't know. Like you said, I've always had girls interested, but
I'm glad you finally admitted it.
I'm grown now. I have a different view on it. Yeah. Back then, it was all about how many girls you could have.
It's good to get that out of your system before you really actually settle down.
That's the difference between high school and being an adult.
Yeah.
Because for me now, that's not what it's about at all.
That's not your priority.
It's very stressful to have 20 million girls. It's not.
Because you got to juggle, right?
You have to juggle feelings more than anything else. Like I said, when you get older, like you said, we're 25. I kind of stay to myself more now, and if I feel that someone have a connection with it, then we
hang out.
We see what happens.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I'm not saying I need to be married today or tomorrow.
To all those young kids out there who are just like rushing and trying to be grown so bad. Just
I think
take
this Christmas
I
came home for about 2 weeks. The most weddings ever in this past Christmas. It's like, I don't understand.
But hold on, wait. Like, how these people finding people they actually want to marry when I can't even find someone I truly like hanging around with for more than an hour? Like, please tell me.
I think I know myself well enough yet to get there. And that's the
exactly.
key. I don't think you really know yourself until you are on your own. You have your own money. You don't really...
High five me, but you have to be nerdy on that one because, like, that is my motto.
Yes. You still dependent on somebody and you can't know yourself for real. That's just me.
So how are you taking the time to get to know yourself? Because, you know, it's one thing to say it, but to actually do it, some people don't really understand how they can take steps to getting to know themselves. It's hard. It's difficult to be by yourself.
For me, I mean more emotionally. Like,
okay.
For me, because I've never been one to show emotion. Feel a certain way, don't be scared to say or show emotion. I'm starting to find out that that's okay. As far as knowing myself, it's just... I can't really give you the blueprint for it, but I could tell you, like, you just take one day at a time. As things happen, certain situations happen in your life, you will see how you matured.
I remember when we used to be on the phone in what grade? Grade 7, 8, 9? Something like that. And Lord, I used to be Byron's little wing woman.
Hey.
Boy, he's
the best point guard there is.
You've come a very long way, man, and I'm really proud of you. Bloopers! Maverick, in my sense of the word, someone who's an independent-minded person, doesn't follow the crowd, and basically like trails their own blazes their own path. A$AP Ferg's Hail Mary dress. Yep. Yes, he knew me from when I used to have really long skirts. I was super, super skinny, super awkward. Had braces. Yeah, good times. Yeah. So what's up?
All is well. What's going on?
Stop texting. Thank you. Thank you, Byron. Byron, really? That's probably where it needs to stay. I taking this and putting it over here. So, everyone, we getting real, folks.